Probation officer is.
I need y'all both to sign that too. All right, so you're Joshua Mays, and Mr. Mays is on probation for burglary of habitation, was placed on a deferred probation back in September of 2021, and that was a 10-year, no, it wasn't, it was a 3-year deferred probation. There was a motion to adjudicate filed. We were here before. Mr. Mays pled true to failure to report and a failure to pay court-assessed fees. Let's see, hold on a second, let me go back and find what the other counts were. So it looks like
a Texas probation hearing involving Joshua Mays focused on whether he should remain under court supervision after multiple alleged violations. Mays had originally been placed on deferred probation following a burglary-related case. During the latest proceedings, the court reviewed allegations involving failure to complete an education program and failure to participate in moral recognition therapy, commonly known as MRT. The hearing also considered his previous probation history, including earlier sanctions and time spent in an intermediate sanctions facility.
Do you want to put on any evidence with regard to counts 2 and 3, the education program and the MRT?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can call your first witness, Mr. Nichols.
You swear to me?
Yes, would you please raise your right hand, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you.
Ms. Joseph, how long have you been supervising Mr. Mays?
Since April of 2022.
And during that time, was he ordered to participate in the GED program?
Yes.
Has he completed that?
No, sir.
A probation officer testified that Mays had been ordered to participate in a GED program but had not provided the required verification showing that he was completing it. The officer also confirmed that Mays had not participated in the MRT program during the period in question. However, the hearing revealed that the MRT program had temporarily been suspended while the probation department worked to replace a staff member, meaning the class was not continuously available during part of the period under review.
Did he provide you the verification that he was participating in that?
No, sir.
Are you aware of the issue he outlined in the letter to the court that he claimed he made progress while at ISF, but those credits would be accepted by the program? Or do you know what that issue is?
I read it in his letter.
Do you know anything else about that? Whether or not they would take those credits or not?
No.
Okay. But did he give you the verification that he's been participating in that GED program? Okay. And moving on, was he also ordered to participate in the moral recognition therapy program?
Yes, sir.
And has he participated in that?
No, sir.
What level of participation has he done in the MRT program?
He has not even begun to start it. However, while we were waiting to come to court for this, they have since discontinued for a period of time until they can hire someone to offer the class. And we will again, but it's just worthwhile to note that while we were waiting, somebody retired, and so they had to hire someone else to start.
At what point did they suspend the MRT program?
March of this year.
Okay.
March or April.
But during the years he's been on probation, he's not committed to the program.
No, sir.
Okay. And so should he be, and that program you believe will be available in the future?
It will.
Okay. Is there anything else contained in your pre-sentence investigation you want to bring to the court's attention?
Stated what I needed to say.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Kimler.
Have you checked with the ISF facility to see if they have a GED program or?
They for a fact do, sir.
Mays' attorney questioned the probation officer about whether he could have participated in a GED program while he was in the ISF facility. The officer confirmed that the facility did offer a GED program, but there had been no independent verification that Mays completed or participated in it. The defense also highlighted that Mays had maintained employment while on probation and had continued working consistently despite not having completed his GED requirements.
Did you check to see if he participated in it? Did you check to see if he could participate in it?
He didn't mention anything about it until after his release from the facility.
And my question is, did you try to
No,
check?
I didn't have a reason to, Mr. Kimball. He didn't say that he had participated in that until after his release.
No, I'm not trying to put you in a defensive posture. I'm just wondering if there's been any kind of independent attempt by the probation department to corroborate what he said about participating in the program while in ISF.
He didn't present any documentation.
So my question-
And I didn't check with ISF to verify what he said.
But just to be clear, ISF does in fact have a GED program.
They do.
Okay. Has he maintained employment while he's been on probation?
He has.
So lack of a GED, and again, the GED is worthwhile on its own merits, but it doesn't seem to have impacted his ability to maintain employment, the lack of the GED. He's been able to maintain employment without a
Yes.
GED. So he would say he has worked faithfully at suitable employment.
He has.
What is the moral recognition class? Is that how you say it, recognition?
Yes, sir. That's how you say it.
How many sessions is that?
8.
Over a week, once a week, or once a
They
month?
present one lesson each week until they have finished the course.
And it's a progression then, they're different classes. It's like a progression from 1 through 8.
There's
So you
a
would have
book that they have to purchase, and they do each chapter in the book until they have completed the book.
in sequence, right?
Yes,
In
sir.
sequence. So he would need at least 8 weeks to complete that if he took one session per week, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Has he maintained proper demeanor with you?
Yes, sir.
And as far as his reporting, he certainly hasn't become an absconder, is that right?
He's been an absconder 3 times.
Well, as far as what she's concerned, has he maintained contact with you, or has he become?
Since his release from custody, yes.
He's maintained contact
Yes.
with you and reported this directly.
The defense further argued that Mays had made efforts to improve himself, even if he had failed to properly communicate those efforts to his probation officer. Mays explained that he had completed educational classes independently using his phone and had also attempted to continue his GED work. He admitted that he had not provided the required information to his probation officer and acknowledged that he had no excuse for failing to do so. The defense maintained that these efforts should still be considered when determining whether probation should be revoked.
In your report, you seem to indicate a willingness, a reluctant willingness perhaps, to have him continued on probation. Would you agree with that?
I hesitated to recommend that he be continued.
Did you recommend that or not?
My statement was that I hesitate to recommend, should the court decide. So I'm really leaving it up to the court, because I don't want to make a recommendation.
Because you don't have a recommendation. So you're not recommending that he be revoked, but you're not recommending that he be continued. Is that fair? But if the court were to see fit to continue him, then you would suggest extending him a year to give him an opportunity to complete the GED, pay his fees, and I guess at this point, once you all get somebody hired to do the moral recognition therapy class. Is that right?
Right, and I also recommend you come back to verify.
Every 6 months?
Yes.
Sure.
Because he has a habit of not reporting.
And of course, you could notify the court in that event. You could schedule a hearing and holding this in advance. Right, these allegations.
I'm not
Yes.
holding, yeah, okay, go ahead.
I was just, if that's what,
Yeah.
What's the purpose of the moral recognition therapy class? Because what's that directed to achieve with the probationers?
It's to teach them moral standards, have a sense of ethics and values, as well as other life skills.
To what end? To keep them from reoffending, would you agree?
Yes, sir.
Be a good citizen.
Yes, sir.
Has he reoffended since he's been on probation? You know?
No, sir, he has not.
That's what.
I have no other questions concerning those allegations, Your Honor.
Thank you. So concerning those allegations, number 2 and number 3, I am going to find those true, that there's sufficient evidence to find counts 2 and 3 true. And so what, the ISF that he went to, it doesn't say if it was cognitive or, do you know, Mr.?
It would have been a combination of both at the time. It was substance abuse cognitive intervention tracks because he tested positive for THC.
So he went, back then, you could do both. You can't do that now.
I
don't think.
On what they're offering at this point. But yes, he went for cognitive as well as substance abuse.
Okay.
We're referring to the admin hearing from January 15th of 25, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Indicates that on January 12th of 2024, that it was recommended and approved that he, or on the 23rd, sorry, that he was successfully complete ISF, cognitive, and substance abuse tracks.
The court also reviewed Mays' broader probation history. Evidence showed that he had previously completed a 90-day ISF program involving cognitive intervention and substance abuse treatment. The probation officer explained that such programs are designed to address decision-making, values, ethics, life skills, and behaviors intended to reduce the likelihood of reoffending. Importantly, the officer confirmed that Mays had not committed a new offense while on probation, although he had experienced other compliance problems.
So is that a 6-month program or a 3-month program?
It is a 90-day program.
90, so what, both static?
I think they changed what they offer now, but it's a substance abuse now, and then it's a cognitive, and then relapse. At this time, they combined substance abuse and cognitive tracks.
I think you wanted to address the court to your appropriate time. He has written a letter.
I've read the letter as well. Mr. Mays?
With the transcripts, I have them in my folder. When I went up to the GD to work with them, the lady said that she couldn't take them, so I started doing the GD on my own, like on my phone. When I get off work, I complete the classes on my own. I just never brought it to her attention, but I have been doing a different classes and stuff on my own.
Why didn't you bring it to her like you're supposed to?
No excuse.
Okay. Mr. Nichols?
Judge, I know that this is a tough call for the court. These aren't the worst allegations we've ever seen, but he's also in zero tolerance and has been several times sanctioned, both in jail and with the ISF programs. And still, after only about 3 years on, not even 4 years on probation, Judge, we're back yet again. It's really a test of zero tolerance at this point, Judge, because that's what he was ordered, was no problems whatsoever. And missing 3 months of reporting is a pretty big red flag to me, Judge.
Let me look back at something real quick. Also, before I want to make sure everything is saying that it was burglary of a habitation, but at some point, it looks like, at least on the old PSI, it was attempted burglary of a habitation, a 3rd degree. I want to make sure all the administrators